Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to make this cool type animation inside After Effects. Now this animation is pretty nice, but what's really cool about it is the way it was done. It's just a single layer with just 2 keyframes. This makes it easy to speed up or slow down the animation. It's also especially easy to save as a preset that you can use in future projects. Let's take a look at how it was done. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is use your type tool over here and let's write something. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and center this a little bit, and I'm going to twirl this open, and under animate I'm gonna use the opacity. Let's put that opacity to 0%. Let's move this to the beginning of the animation, and under range selector I'm going to use offset, and I'm going to move to say 1 second and move that to 100. So now we just have letter by letter just fading in, and we want to make that a little bit better. So instead of fading in, I think we want to turn the smoothness off completely, so so each letter just pops on. Now let's do a cursor. What you do is add another animator, but this time it's going to be character value. And we're going to move this up till we find a character that can work as a cursor. Let's do 95 over here because that gives us an underscore there, which will work fine for our cursor. Now I want to link the range selector offset of the second animator to the first animator. So what you do is you hold Alt on the offset of the second animator and you click the stopwatch, and now you click whip to the offset animation that we had on the first animator. Now you want to go under advanced and also turn the smoothness off for the second animator. And you want to bring the end of the range selector to say 5. And on the first animator, you want to bring the start to about to the same number. So let's just do 5. And now you can see that a cursor there before the letter pops on. Let's do a run preview. And there you go. So this is 2 keyframes, right? So if I want to make this faster, I can move this last keyframe closer and it'll still write on. It's possible that you don't want that cursor to be so close to that character, so you can go to animator 2 and add a anchor point attribute, and then you can move that cursor off a little bit, just so that it's not so close to the characters. Another thing you can do is have an offset on the position of the entire line. Let me show you how you can do that. You can add a position animator and say you move the whole thing to the right. Now when you go to range selector and you go to advanced, instead of going to character, you want to do the entire line. And now for the offset, you just want to link it to the first offset animation. So I alt click on the stopwatch and then click whip to the offset animation. And watch what happens. See? There's a little movement that's perfectly synced to how the type is being revealed. You could also add some effects to this layer so that it looks more like a computer screen. So you can use Venetian blinds and drag that in there. And you want to use a width that's about, let's try 6. Another thing you can do is add a glow. So let's do this. Let's do stylize and glow. And you can select some colors here. So let me do like a blue and Let's also do blue for the color B, and then switch this to alpha channels and bring down the threshold and maybe the intensity and radius up a bit. Maybe not that high on the radius. And there you go. See, it looks like a computer screen. One other cool thing that you can do as well is that since we added under Animator 2, we added a character value, which is our cursor. That means that I can offset that to be any character I want. So say if I wanted that, for example, to be the cursor, you can easily offset that value to the character that you want to use for your cursor. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this tutorial useful or not, just leave a comment below. Thanks.